Hi everyone, Bethany here and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you what's inside this amazing box. Let's go ahead and open it up. This is actually a goodie box from scrapbook.com, and you can see here it has World Card Making Day, Saturday, October 7th. I'm kind of excited because I made a promise to myself that I would get back on track and start playing with all of the goodies that I have stored up. But look at these Doodle Pops. They're super cute. Came free with my order, as well as the SBC Fest sticker came free with my order. And of course, you can never have enough mint tape. I use a lot of this larger mint tape for some of the masking that I do, the 4-inch mint tape. And then this is what I am most excited about in this box, which is the lovely solar paste, which is complimentary to the lunar paste. Don't mind me making all this noise opening it up, but they packaged it really nicely for me and put it all in the box 2 at a time, wrapped up, so you didn't have to worry about anything breaking or chipping in the box, which is kind of cool. And I got the full set. I used up some of my birthday money and some gift cards that I had saved up from scrapbook.com. So I was kind of excited about this. And look at how cute these colors are going to turn out to be. I cannot wait. Yeah. So we have the Overheated, the Cross My Heart, Beluga, Golden Hour, Crocodile Tears, and Royal Flush. So I might do a sample of these. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, this was the free cozy wreath. I think the freebie for that one ended last week, but I have some really cool fall ideas. But this one you can use year round, depending on what colors you use, how you color it, everything. So let's go ahead and grab some solar paste panels to sample on. So I have here the Simon Hurley Creates bigger blade and a smaller, I think I got this from the Dollar Tree blade. And I have a few panels. One is white and one will be black, so you can see how each of the solar pastes look. And it'll take me a little bit to open these all, so I'm going to fast forward opening them all because it's noisy and who really wants to listen to crackling plastic. So now basically I'm going to take 2 colors of each and I'm going to do a blue and a green. So I will do the Crocodile Tears on top. Just do a little smush here. And then the residual I'll put on the black. Ooh, that's shimmery. All right, and I have a dirty microfiber towel that I will just wipe everything off in between, knowing I'm going to go ahead and rinse and wash thoroughly. So then the next one is the blue here, and then the blue on this side. I'm putting the excess back into the little bottle. I'm going to move the black one out of the way, but I'm going to first use the big scraper and scrape down. And then I'm going to use the excess and scrape again, leaving a little thicker coat this time. And my thinking is that it'll create an ombre effect, but we'll see. It may not. It shows up a little bit differently, black versus white. So this one, I'm going to use my little scraper here and just switching up my pressures, knowing I'm going to cut down a little bit of this panel anyways. I'm not super concerned about what it looks like on the edges, but just going back and forth a few times. And then, yeah, I think that looks really cute. The excess for this, I'm going to actually just dab onto a spare panel. Let the colors mix. See what comes out of that. I'm really liking the mixed media look of it. It's super shimmery, and I'll show you a little bit closer how shimmery it is. Apologies, the lighting system, it's actually my camera. This is not my normal camera, but I had technical difficulties, and this is the quickest fix I could find while I wait for a better fix on the way. But you can see it's a little more subtle, especially in person on this one, but super drastic and dramatic with it on the black. Obviously, it pops a lot more, which is super cool and very exciting to try for Halloween. So now I'm going to clean up and be right back with the next set of colors. The next colors I'm going to use are the Overheated and Cross My Heart. So the orangier color, could be pinkish orange, and then the redder color. So put a nice little dollop here, and then the excess I'll put on the black here. Whoo, that's stunning. And wipe in between. And that was the Overheated. And then Across My Heart seems a little more red. Dollop here, dollop here. And then one more excess on that one. And using my big scraper, I'm going to just scrape down. Oops, getting a little messy. That's what happens with mixed media looks, though. Get a little messy, and it's a-okay. That's what water's for, and soap. All right, so that's the orange-ish color and the red. Set that one aside, and then we've got the excess on the black, which I'm going to pick up a little bit here from my glass mat, and then just let it come right across. Again, some Aurora Borealis looking, rustic looks, perfect. And then one last one for the extra excess. Which is here, and just dabbing. And actually, I'm going to just dab directly from the glass mat too, see what kind of textures I can come up with from that too. And then cleaning up once again after I take all the extra things off of my desk that aren't necessary right now. And I'll show you how I clean up. I'm just using a water bottle spritz a couple times. And I've actually cleaned up a glass mat and put it directly onto cardstock before using this, but I'm not going to do that today. I was just letting you know because it is an option. And I do notice that the solar paste is a little flakier than the lunar paste, which may be because it's mica powder. I'm not sure. I have to experiment to find out why it's a little flakier when you're cleaning up. Now we're going to do the last color combo, which is the gold and the purple. So golden hour and royal flush. Using the tinier spatula first. Little dollop. Little dollop. Very pretty color. Alright, and then the royal flush solar paste. Whew, loving it. And I just dabbed my finger into the other one. So this is why I should have just let this dry off to the side, because now I have this interesting looking imprint developed into solar paste. I'll show you when it's done drying what it looks like. But that purple is stunning. And then using the scraper again, without all the tools in my hand. Oops. Alright, this one I got the solar paste on the back side of the panel, so I'm going to definitely let it dry on the glass mat, but make sure that it doesn't stick to the glass mat, because then we just have ruined paper. That's not the goal. So this one I'm just going to do a few scrapes, get a little bit of texture going on, and then I have a lot of extra. So I am just going to let the texture bubble a little more on that one, and then see what kind of coloring I can scrape up here. Make sure I cover the solar paste so it doesn't dry in the meantime. And this one I'm going to do mixed media look on a black, just so you can see the difference. Black versus white. It's looking so cool. It's kind of a little bit alcohol ink looking. And then I'm going to also grab up some of that imprint. See what I can grab up left over from that, because it's texture and texture's cool. Same thing here. Just going to grab some texture, rub that paper right into that texture. You could also use bubble wrap to create different textures too, but that's really cool. And I'll show you a better image of it in a little bit once it dries. So in the end, this is what they look like. Here is the green with the blue, and you'll see it looks much bolder, much brighter on the black than it does the white, but you can still kind of see it, and it's really cool. It depends on what look you're going for. And then this is the mix of the two from the leftovers. You can kind of see it. It shimmers so much. You can see it a little bit better when I turn it away from the light, but you can't see the reflection and the goodness of that. Then so you'll see that I made the little accident happen here when I dipped that piece of paper and created this little cool effect. It looks kind of like the roots of a leaf or a tree, or like the imprint of a leaf. It's kind of cool though. I'm sure I will find something fun for that to go on, but that is the overheated and the cross my heart. So overheated on top, cross my heart on the bottom. Same thing here, overheated on top, cross my heart on the bottom. And let me move it away from the light so you can see it a little bit better. and it doesn't show up as much of a difference in the white, but it's very subtle and it's there. And here's the mix of the two together. Also, again, very subtle. But this is stunning on black. This is the golden hour and the royal flush. I am loving that gold and that purple. Look at that. Even on the white, it's super cool. I love it. And then look at how it turned out on the black with the mix of everything. So cool. I could see solar flare type of thing, aurora borealis, any type of thing that really just needs that mica powder in a paste to give you some dimension and really some cool effects. So I am loving the solar paste. I am glad I got the full set because I feel like if I didn't get the full set, I would be slightly disappointed. And Simon Hurley knocked it out of the park with the basic colors to start. I mean, sincerely, this is enough to really get me going for a lot of the projects I have in mind for this. I will show you my first make though. I did it live on Elizabeth Costa Rogers' channel, and I will hopefully remember to drop a link down below to the actual video. But look at how shimmery and fun that is. This is the beluga paste, and I just did a very thin coat on black, and you'll see it just hit just that bit of texture and shine and shimmer to make this scene super cool. And then I actually used the crocodile tears as the outline and background for this bat, and then I embossed with some sparkle embossing white opaque powder for the bat design that came in the latest release of Simon Hurley, which I'm sure there's another release right around the corner, I think this week actually. And then I just did some shading and made myself some kind of creative looking moon here. And then the Your Fantastic embossed in heat embossing. And this card just came together pretty quickly, but it gave me a lot of ideas of what I could do next. So I am excited to dive on in. Um, if I were to say lunar paste versus solar paste, it depends on what look you're going for. If you want something a little more subtle and a little bit more not as show offy, then solar paste is your jam. If you want something a little bit more pop in your color and really bold and you know definitely there's texture versus this, I would say then the lunar paste is your jam. So whatever you prefer though, just go for it. Dive on in, try it. This was supposed to be a try it Tuesday, but we are not releasing this on Tuesday because there is too much more to release. So I am hoping though to have more Try It Tuesdays. I also have a few summits coming up and we'll be dropping links along the way. I also have to celebrate during Elizabeth Costa Rogers, her live, I was able to reach 500 subbies. So down below, I will have the link for my giveaway. It is a multi giveaway, meaning you get to pick your package and I will ship it off to you if you are the winner. So I am absolutely excited for you to learn all the things with me. I have so much coming up and scheduled in the next few months. It's going to be a lot, but if you're here for it, I am so happy that you are. Anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Don't forget to find the joy in your day and happy making. Bye.